For the past 3 Mother's Days, I've asked my husband to take me out of town because the thought of going to church on Mother's Day was too painful. But this Mother's Day, I made a decision that I was going to go to church on Mother's Day. I knew it was going to be hard, but I resolved in my heart I was going to go. And so when I walked in, I just put my stuff down and then I went straight to the altar. And worship service was going on, and I was just worshiping God and singing and crying and just getting what I needed from God, because I knew it was going to be kind of hard to be in service on Mother's Day. And as I walked back to my pew, I got to my pew and I looked down, and the pew ahead of me had a yellow rose laying on there. And I know I've spoken about it before, that yellow roses remind me of my mom, because when I was younger, she told me, the first bouquet of roses she ever got was a bouquet of yellow roses from her dad. And I remember when she told me, my young self was like, well, then I'm going to yellow roses are going to be our thing, And so every Mother's Day or on her birthday, I would strive to find a card with yellow roses on it. And if I couldn't find a card with yellow roses on it, I would give her a card with my favorite flower, which were pansies. So all throughout her life, yellow roses just reminded me of my mom and meant a lot to us. So when I saw that yellow rose yesterday at church, it just reminded me that God sees me. He sees the pain that I'm going through. And I just took it as just a sign of love, a sign that He's with me, and that my mom is not forgotten. And so, like I said, yesterday was hard, but I decided in my heart before I went to church that I'm going to find everybody who I know has suffered loss and who is a mother, and just give them a hug and say Happy Mother's Day, because that's what it's all about, for me. Now, having experienced loss makes me want to just reach out and help other people who are going through the same thing, to make them feel less alone. So I just wanted to share that special moment that God placed in my life yesterday, because I was missing my mom and I was grieving her, and I looked down and I see a yellow rose, which meant so much to me and my mom throughout the years. So I just wanted to share that moment, so I'll never forget it. So I'll never forget that God does show up for me when it's hard. And He gives me a little something, a little wink, a little moment saying, I got you. Look, here's a yellow rose. Think of your mom. Think of the good, not the bad.